If you're someone who dates a lot but struggles to get into a relationship, here's likely why. You're not bad at dating, but you may be undertrained in relating. Julie here with another quickie, here to talk about the missing skills in dating and where to shift your attention to get better results that actually lead to real relationships. When we think of dating skills, we tend to think of the ones geared towards creating attraction and chemistry. It's about getting the most matches on the apps or attention in real life. It's about getting to that next date. It's all about how to flirt or banter or send that witty text message, about presenting yourself well, being confident, and making a good first impression. It's also about how to build momentum and time everything properly from the text, the next dates, and when you define the relationship. Dating skills are about knowing how to show interest without over-investing and reading early signs to see if they're into you or ways to get someone to like you. Dating skills are all about winning, which is why rejection stings so hard because it feels like we've lost the game of love. With this mindset, we're so focused on one tiny sliver of what matters when dating. This part is just about access and opportunity. The big piece that people miss are the relating skills. Dating skills help you get someone interested in you, but they don't have any bearing on if a connection can last. Relating skills are about how you show up with another human in real time. Most connections don't fail because of chemistry. They fail because people don't know how to relate once it matters. Relating skills are about building safety, depth, and sustainable relationships. Here are some examples. Actually being curious and genuinely wanting to know about the person you are meeting. Co-creating together through inside jokes, shared language, and stories. Staying present instead of shutting down. Genuinely being curious and wanting to get to know the person you're with. Sharing vulnerabilities, communicating your needs and boundaries and honoring theirs. Navigating conflict and repairing from it. Listening to understand and without defensiveness, navigating differences, triggers, and attachment patterns, emotional regulation, and not reacting from anxiety, defensiveness, or fear. Another final one, building trust and emotional intimacy over time. Relating skills are the behaviors you practice inside an actual relationship dynamic. You can have strong relating skills, but weak relational skills, not to confuse the two. For example, you can communicate beautifully and consistently, choose unavailable partners, or you could handle conflicts really well, but lose yourself once committed. I think an easy way to break it down. Dating skills create the spark, relating skills create connection, and relational skills create sustainability. A lot of modern daters are optimizing for the first and mistaking it for the third. So you're optimizing for the spark, but wondering why it doesn't lead to sustainable relationships. So for now, we're just going to focus on the two, dating versus relating. Dating skills get you in the door, where relating skills decide whether the door stays open. Relating is about your capacity to truly connect. Someone can be excellent at dating and terrible at relating, and someone can be great at relating but struggle to generate attraction. So you do need both, but the focus in our dating culture is on wildly out of proportion. The goal isn't for you to choose one over the other, it's to integrate both. I don't want the message to be you need to learn more skills to date. If anything, it's actually refocusing on the more natural part of dating. You don't need to think about your opening line as much or redo your profile for the 10th time, so I'm already saving you time. It's about identifying where the issue is too, something that we're not always good at doing ourselves. We had a member of our community that we did coaching with, and at first his focus was all about how to get more matches and more dates because nothing was turning into a relationship. He did what so many people do, think he needed more people in his funnel to attract more people and try to get them interested in him. We quickly identified that this was not his problem at all. He had more than enough people. He had plenty of matches and met enough people in person. His problem, though, was relating. It was the same feedback over and over from dates. There was no emotional connection. It became really clear when his friend showed up actually on our call We saw a completely different energy to him. We quickly realized that he was so focused on dating skills that he wasn't building connection on dates, connection that was already so natural to him. So we had him bring more of the energy he had with friends onto dates, and eventually he met his person, and we recently found out they just got married. I love that story. In our book, How to Be Dateable, we talk about the skills needed to be a great date and skills needed to be a good partner. And yes, on date number one, hopefully you do not need to repair after conflict, but just going in with a partner mentality is your first step in bringing that relating energy. Just thinking of them as a teammate for the next hour changes the energy that often makes someone your opponent when we lead with pure dating skills. So hopefully this helped you see the difference between dating and relating. 9 out of 10 times the issue we see when talking to daters tends to be in the relating realm, yet 90% of our focus is on the dating skill side. It's time that we really take inventory of the part of the process that's breaking down for you and not trying to patch up with the wrong skill set, and to give both of them the attention they need, which may be different at different stages of your dating life. If you've enjoyed this episode, make sure to follow us on Apple Podcasts or Spotify if you haven't already. And make sure to pick up our book or audiobook, How to Be Dateable, which looks at the larger picture of dating with all the necessary relational and relating skills. Hope this was helpful. Bye.